Hi, how you doing? We're here in Oldcastle in County Meath today outside the brand new Costcutter store. I'm Richie Collins, CEO of Walfrid Private, and I'm joined by Jim Barry, CEO of the Barry Group. So Jim, you operate the Costcutters nationwide?
Yeah, we operate the Costcutter franchise nationwide. And just in this particular example here, we're continually looking out for new opportunity for our customers. And from collaborations with Richie, we have come across this site. Richie, through his business, was able to identify possible sites from an investment perspective. We were able to bring very good tenants to the table. So it's a kind of a match that works really well. It's probably a win-win scenario if such a thing is possible. So we now have a very viable business and a viable customer set up due to the cooperation with Richie and being able to set up a site, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So it's by getting to know each other, getting the cooperation going. And I suppose we have a double relationship. There's a business relationship and there's a personal relationship. Richie would manage my own personal stuff, and the relationship has evolved in now to when you get to know somebody, you get conversations going. So from our conversations, we've established there's probably a mutual opportunity. When there's investment opportunity, when the retail stores, we will have a relevant customer who will be able to operate those stores. And when you see our Costcutter image here, it's as good an image in the market. And we put together a very viable business for our customer with the help from Richie in putting the whole infrastructure together. So we're really thrilled how the relationship is going, and hopefully it works for you too, Richie.
Yeah, and the way it works, folks, is that most of our clients are business owners. We've over 3,500. A lot of them would be used to building their business on cash flow, money in and money out. And when it comes to retirement planning, they also like to have that cash flow basis, and whereby they have bankable profit in their pensions every month. So some people like retail property, and some people like residential property. And for those people that have got the interest in the residential basis, they're able to use their pensions to buy prime assets like this and stitch a lease on it with a prime blue chip covenant like the Barry Group, and then the rent will just come in tax-free all the time. So again, the ideation from this came from literally we were looking online at opportunities for clients. This particular business that was here before hadn't been selling, and there's opportunity for the investors. So in the space of a couple of days, this whole deal was done. So this was an asset that hadn't been selling. Somebody had it online, and we had sourced it. We bought it at a good rate for the investor. And within a couple of days, the Barry Group had agreed to take it on. And from ideation to turning the key for the retailer, we're probably talking 4 months, Jim.
We are, yeah, and I suppose what I particularly liked, we were able to make a decision very quickly. Our head of development, Hugh O'Donnell, would have a list of clients and customers who he knows would be interested in retail sites like this. So we were able to make a decision with a high level of surety very quickly. So again, 4 to 5 months from initial conversations to having the retailer trading successfully, I see that as a real positive. So again, maybe a combination of both our strengths helps both businesses. And we're certainly, from our perspective, and I know from Hugh when he's looking for customers, to know that we can get sites like this, we will have retailers who are interested in sites like this. So that's part of what we bring to the table for our customers as well.
And the way it kind of works for our customers, we want to get deal flow and we want to get them cash flowing as soon as possible. So our whole ethos is that from sourcing and acquiring and funding and managing the whole structure, we aim to get cash flow within about 4 months, and that's including securing the tenant, getting the fit out done. So if you're in business and you have retirement accounts and you want something different from either residential property or the stock market, get in touch with us, because there's blue chip covenants out there like the Barry Group that are willing to expand their operation around Ireland. Here with James O'Mahony, he's the operator here in Oldcastle Costcutter in County Meath. James, this all happened very quick for you?
It did indeed. It happened in 4 or 5 months from the first introduction, and the shop fitted out and everything.
Yeah, so again, the ideation on that was that basically sourced the asset, and Barry Group had an operator in James that was looking to, we had a different business. He came here up to Oldcastle to get this one moving, and this was basically a shell, more or less.
Yes.
And you'll see from the footage of how strong the branding is, how beautiful the fit out is, and this all happened in about 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months, yes.
So again, that means that you've now got a shop that's going to attract more people in, and hopefully turnover might not improve from where it was previously. So folks, if you are interested in investing in assets like this, whereby you can have a blue chip covenant in the likes of the Barry Group, a nationwide convenience wholesaler, please get in touch with us and we can talk about the next steps.